Welcome, one and all. This is something different for the channel. We're doing a watch along for tonight's game. Now, listen, you've heard me before, and someone questioned it earlier, and somebody else on the debrief also questioned it and said, I thought you didn't want to do watch alongs, but I'm in a good place today. I've had a good workout today. I've seen some New York vlogs, I've seen Disneyland Paris vlogs. I'm in a good mood. So I'm thinking that today should be okay to do this watch along. And plus, it's Jesse Marsch's first one at home. So you might as well just do it today and let's do it, man. Let's do it. So, yes, Michael. Yeah, I know you've been asking for one of these. Here it is, buddy. Here it is. Uh, Tom, greetings from Greece. Shout out to everyone. I mean, wherever you're watching from, you can let me know. Let me know. Yes, all here. Jack KKG said you might do a watch along. Some great stuff. I'll tune in. Hoping, expecting lads will do the business, and you are a lucky charm. Oh my days! Well, the last time I did a watch along on here, Jack, it was the 5-1 Man United defeat. So I don't know how lucky that is. Matt, yes, KJ on the watch along. Yeah, man, we're doing it. Let's just do it. Athena, shout out to you. Rebecca as well. To be fair, about the team selection, yeah. So let's have a look. Yeah, I mean the starting lineup is what it is, isn't it? It's the same one, but Forshaw for Click. Like I said on many match reviews, I think that's just a flick of the coin. Who's the best option for that game? Mateus Click or Adam Forshaw? It doesn't really matter right now, does it? It's working with what we've got. I mean, he did say he would rotate. He did say that in a press conference, though, and there hasn't been much rotation. If he was going to rotate, maybe put Somerville in, start Gelhart. I don't know, but listen, we are where we are now. We've got to see what we can do. Ryan KG1 on occasion. Charlie, can we have a sing along instead? There may be songs throughout. Who knows? Who knows? Christopher, yes, KG, I'm so nervous right now. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the game. I'm not gonna lie. I've predicted a draw. I am hoping for 3 points. I think everyone is the same. No, we're always hoping for 3 points. We can't lose 2 games this week. It's just important. We cannot lose 2 games. No. Corey with the super chat. Shout out to you, man. Thank you. The streets have been calling for this. Big up, KG. Well, I'm here. I am here. Ryan saying the home jersey looking fresh. I'll be honest, I don't really wear it all that much. It kits for me are like I associate them with the season you're having, and this season hasn't been good. So I've hardly put this shirt on. I've hardly wore it. So it's probably looking as good as when I took it out of the box when they sent it to me. So if the season was better, this shirt would probably be in a worse condition than it is now. But yeah. Alan, 3 points, please. Oh, absolutely, please. That would be beautiful. I'm watching this as well on the Amazon Prime app on the TV. So if there's a delay, I'm not sure if there'll be a delay or not. But listen, we'll keep each other updated. Athena, gotta leave to catch a flight, unfortunately. But I'm looking forward to watching the replay of this in the post-match. See you later. No problem. Shout out John, super excited for this one. Yeah. Do I have any pre-match superstitions? No. I thought I did, but I don't. Not at all. So yeah, just looking at the scores around the league. Let's have a look. Okay, Watford still drawing with Wolves. These are all 10 minutes gone. Norwich losing to Chelsea. Yeah, that's expected. So Newcastle. There's no point talking about Newcastle anymore. They're not involved in this anymore. They're just not. So, yeah, we're looking at Watford and Norwich. So let's keep an eye on those. But I tell you what, let's do ourselves a favor. Let's do ourselves a favor and win this game. And well, Jesse's out now clapping. See Jay Mooney there. Shout out to Jay. Looks like he's getting a good round of applause from the crowd. That's a good sign. Come on, man. Let's do this, Jesse. Come on. Rhino saying, I'm digging out the Thistle Hotel style shirt from last season, vaguely hoping Bamford or someone else to be a hat-trick hero again. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll see Bamford today. I think he said something like 30 minutes. So let's see. Hopefully he's coming on to help us seal the game at 3-0. That would be nice. Or worst case scenario, a draw, and then coming on to get the winner. That would be the next best thing. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Ben, hi KG, up bright and early in Western Australia. Cheers for your great insights. Thank you, man. And shout out to wherever you're watching from. Yeah, wherever you're watching from, if you want to put it in the comments, do so. It's always interesting to know where people are watching live. We are draped in the Ukrainian flags. Okay. 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 Okay, this is not the real tapping toes. Let's have a look. Corey with another super chat. Shout out to you, Corey. Aguda. I have a feeling Leeds will win 2-0. Hey, I'll take that. I'll take that. All right, just to stop the spam, I'm gonna have to put this in Mateus click mode. Gotta put this in slow mode, so just bear with me, people. Someone always has to ruin it for everybody. There we go. All right. Man, is this game? How is everyone feeling out there, man? And give me your score predictions that you're currently feeling right now. Give me your current predictions now, because it's always different when you see them come out on the TV. It's always different. Jack saying 3-0. Hey, I'll take that. 4-2 Leeds. I'd certainly take that as well. Craig, nervous with this one. Hopefully we sneak a 2-1. I would take that too. Joe saying 2-2. Matty's nervous. We need to get 6 points this week. I would love 6 points. It would be ideal. Ideal, man. Rebecca, I'm so nervous. Any scoreline in Lee's favor, please. How's evening, KJ? I'm in Nuneaton. Never go there. I'm nervous, pal. 2-1 Leeds. Hey, let's take that. Nervous as hell. Tiny massive. Nervous as hell. Come on, Leeds. Big up, KG. Big up everyone who's here so far. Shout out to you, Tote Bello, as well. Let's see. Man, you know what? I'm just hoping that we score first. I didn't mention this before, but I'm kind of nervous if they go 1-0 up. I don't know how the crowd is going to sound, so you guys will have to let me know. But I just don't think we can afford to go 1-0 down. Not in our current state, not with the confidence of these players that we've currently got. It's yeah, I think it could be bad news if we go 1-0 down, but let's see what we've got today. Let's see what the plan is for Coutinho, because it's already shown up that Coutinho is going to be behind the two strikers, Watkins and Ings. Let's see how we deal with him. I think we need to double up. I really do. Corey saying first goal is crucial. Yeah. Yeah. First goal is massive in this game. All right. Sending out a message. Just hold on a second. Right. Lots of people nervous here. Charlie, no coverage on Sky, not even reports. What? It's on Amazon Prime. I don't know, Charlie. It's on Amazon Prime. All right, we are off. Let me just get this. Hey, gosh, I was feeling all good with my Zen. Now I'm looking at these players. I'm kind of nervous. Oh, Villa with an early corner. Just what we need. Let's see what we do. Ooh, they're on their set piece hype there, man. They had that worked out, but Coutinho just miskicked the ball, so we get off lucky. But he was free at the edge of the box. See, this is the problem, man. When we've got the ball, Firpo's currently got the ball, and we're just moving it around at the back. This is where you usually see us with the possession of the ball, just between our own areas, the midfield, and then back, as it's doing now. We just need to get forward more urgently. There's Forshaw back again to Stroud. I mean, it's just so pedestrian, man. These players are just so low on confidence. They don't go forward quick enough. Here we go now. Let's have a look. Forshaw, Dan James now. And it's cleared. What minute I'm on? I'm on. It's literally now hit 2 minutes on the dot. 2 minutes. Uh, uh, Vavi, sup KG? Are you a fan of Ailing playing centre back? No, I'm not really a fan of Ailing playing right now. But if he has to play anywhere, it would be right back for me, not centre back. I think we should be using Charlie Creswell there at this moment in time. And even though I rate Pascal very, very highly, he has been out of form. So for me, I would probably have put Creswell there. So yeah. But listen, our squad is small, so you have to use what we've got. It starts pretty slow, isn't it? Pretty pretty regular Premiership game. I think that's something that we have to get used to now as well. Just our games being a lot more calmer, just less frantic. So it's going to take a little bit of adjustment from everyone, I think. You're saying that now. Watkins, a good tackle by Ailing there. Give him his credit. Jack, why is your stream a minute behind? Are you watching on the actual Amazon Prime or another source? Let me know. Ooh, Rodrigo almost found Rafinha there. There'll be a stoppage as the ball hits the ref. So yeah, people. It's been a subdued 4 minutes. Nothing really much to talk about so far. What's going on with everyone, man? Just let me know what's happening with yourselves. Let me know. Talk to me. What you've been doing today. Tell me. Dodge it. Yeah, Jack, I thought so. I thought so. We'll keep that between us. Shh. How can I be over low key saying I'm over a minute behind you? I'm literally watching it on the TV on the Prime app. It's crazy. That's the only thing wrong with the streaming services is that sometimes they don't all sync up. But it's cool. Even if you do get the score, just let me know. Just put it in. Don't matter. Max Power morning from Australia, KG. Reckon we can get something out of this today. Yeah, so do I. If it carries on at this pace, I don't think anyone's looking to score so far. So we'll see. There's a couple of people saying that there was someone collapsed in the crowd, but I haven't seen any evidence of that. Does anyone else heard of anything like that? Yeah, there is a delay on YouTube as well, Jay. Yeah. As I wash my car, Jack working overtime. Yeah, man, whatever gets you through the day, innit? Get the extra money from the overtime, of course. Ruben, by the way, Cage, you swear to God, I know your doppelganger. Hums lives in Kenya and y'all like twins. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. So Matty saying Dallas and Ailing are so out of their depth in this league. Yeah, we got to talk about that in the at the end of the season, but we will discuss that. Mohammed's asking, do I think Chelsea will be all right? Well, listen, it's been mad today. I got Chelsea fans just, whew, they're in the mud. They're all over the place. They don't know what to do. Everything's frozen. I mean, if for the people that don't know, I mean, I don't know how you won't know this, but Chelsea literally, I don't think they're playing with a sponsor tonight either. Just someone confirmed that, but even three have taken their sponsorship, and someone was sent to get 20 new blue jerseys without a sponsor. So they can't buy players, they can't sell players, they can't offer players new contracts. Between Rudiger is probably going to leave on a free. They're in a bit of trouble, but I think they'll be okay. I think once the government allow them to be sold, that they'll be more than fine. I think it would be, the government are trying to set an example here, but at the end of the day, money talks, doesn't it? So they won't want Chelsea losing all that Chelsea tax. Just looking at an attack for Villa, no, it's swept up. Yeah, they don't want to be losing all of that the money that Chelsea bring in. So eventually they will allow Chelsea to be sold, but right now they're under embargo, strict embargo as well. So, but listen, they've had success. This is the price when you're playing with people that are dabble in the dark arts, shall we say? So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. 8 minutes and not really much to say about this game. Nothing's really happened so far. Martinez has currently got it and just holding on to it. I mean, it's very weird. Dan James pressing from the front. Dan James with a little foul there on Mings. Dan James is the only one that has the bit of a dark arts in him in our team. He's the only one. The only one that will put it on somebody and risk that little yellow card just to break it up. We need more. Tiny, massive. I would take Rudiger on a free. Rudiger would be amazing, but listen, he's not coming to Leeds. I think he's been linked with Man United and a few of the big European teams. But yeah, I think Rudiger's going to have a long list of suitors. Jay, what changed your mind about the Watchalong? Yeah, I just said, I'm in a good space today. It's Jesse Marsch's first home game, so I thought I'd just do it today and just get it out of the way. And so yeah, that's it. I'll be honest, and I'll give you full disclosure. If Bielsa was still in charge, I probably wouldn't have done one. Just being honest. So, but yeah, we don't know what we're getting right now. So let's see what happens in this game. Devon, Leeds getting relegated. Thank you. Yeah, it's very slow, Vavi. Very slow. Yeah. Is it Vavi or Vavi? It's part of my pronunciation. Rebecca saying so far you wouldn't know Cock is playing. Oh man. So, yeah, Wolves 3-0 up against Watford. Light work. Southampton 1-0 up against Newcastle. Chelsea 2-0 up against Norwich. So yeah, listen, this is something I said on the preview. there's teams below us that are keep on doing us favors. So let's get it even further out their hands and get some points on the board, because the teams below us are bad. I mean, we are one of those teams as well, but they're really bad. So let's get some points on the board and get out of this relegation conversation. That's it for me. I'd love to get out. Yeah, Mings. Yeah, people saying in the chat, Mings is. I think James left one on Mings that is. He's looking very uncomfortable. Looking very uncomfortable. Look at that. Dan James. We need more players like Dan James in that kind of just leave one on a player. Honestly, Vavi. Okay, I got you, man. I got you. In all fairness, though, would we want Mings to be off the pitch? Hmm. Yeah, Jay. To be honest, we could do with Mings on the pitch exactly. Wiki Tiki. You rattled Villa a little bit. CBs look uncomfortable. Why is it with all these people that are saying someone's collapsed on the pitch? Haven't these people got anything else to do? It's mad. Here's Harrison. Hopefully, he's going to be a mean son of a biznitch today. Get that aggression at Jesse's ass. I honestly, I love that from Jesse Marsch in the press conference, talking about Harrison being a nice guy, but let him be an absolute mean son of a biznitch on the pitch. Couldn't agree more. We need more of those from our players. Actually, a lot of them are just so nice. It's all cutesy when you're in the championship and you're winning. It's cute. It's not cute when you're just losing all the time and you're just nice, because then you just look soft. You know what I mean? All right, Matty Cash is dispossessed. Harrison, I think. Villa on the attack. They've checked back. What was that? That was never a foul. No, come on now. Cash has just gone down with the greatest of ease, and the refs bought it. I mean, this is what I'm talking about, and this is why I don't talk about refs in this country, because they're all bad. They are all terrible. So there's no point going on about them. It's just awful. Oh my days. Yeah, Jack, we need that nasty Leeds streak back. Yeah, we were dirty Leeds. We always had players that would just chop someone up in the midfield. Even before I was watching them, I knew of players that were doing that. And through the years, we always had a midfield battler that would just slice somebody in half. You know, the reducer, they give him that reducer tackle. But we ain't got no one like that right now. Dan James is the one that's doing it all. Yeah, Loki, that was embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Never mind the dive. It's the fact that the referee bought it. That's the embarrassing thing. It's crazy. So far, in all fairness, we haven't seen much of Coutinho. We haven't seen much of Rafinha at the same breath. I mean, I was listening to a bit of the build-up before, and I don't know who was talking. Maybe it was Paul Robinson, but he was talking about how he's heard murmurs of Rafinha's application not being good in training. But listen, this is always going to be aimed at you when you're the star player and things aren't going well. It might be true. It might be true, but I think there's bigger issues than worrying about just Rafinha. Much bigger issues than worrying about if Rafinha's playing, applying himself in training or not. Let's just get behind him and let's get him back up, because once he gets a goal, I think he'll start rolling. I really do. Yeah, man, the referee's just got in the way again. He's having a mare so far. So you know that there's something kabuki coming. There's something kabuki coming. David Batty took no prisoners. He absolutely didn't. He absolutely didn't. Love David Batty. Same was Decor, but Decor was more silky on the ball. But Decor would also just take someone out. Like I miss those kind of players, man. I do. I'm not talking about just getting like a Lee Catamol type of battler in the midfield with no ball skills. I mean someone that can do both. But Batty was pretty slick with his passing too. He's underrated. Underrated in that area. Villa taking an attacking throwing right now. And there we see Watkins, and he's got like 3 bodies around him. Well, he doesn't now, but then he's got 2 chasing him. So you see him with Jesse Marsch. You see him with Jesse Marsch that he's adapting the press, but in packs. That's what we used to do. That's what we used to do. So, yeah. We got. Yeah. Yeah, there's always some idiots in the chats. Just ignore the chat. Idiots in there, man. Very frustrating. It looks like I'm gonna have to put the subscriber mode for a lot longer minutes. Let me just go in here. Da-da-da-da-da. There we go. And I miss all that. I miss why Ollie Watkins was booked. God damn it. All because of some absolute boneheads in the chat, but yeah, fair enough. It is what it is. Ooh. Rafi. Offside. I was going to say I thought Rafinha just put one wide, but it's offside anyway. So don't worry about it. Sakib, Cage do Watchalong's love to see it. Yeah, hey man, this is like a one-off kind of thing, man. I don't know when the next one I'm going to do is, but I just felt compelled to do this one today. Oh, late challenge on Ailing. Thank you, Charles. Thank you. Let's have a look. Yeah, Chris Wood really did score, man. Ruben's right. Chris Wood has opened his Newcastle account. Wow. Man. Charlie's asking, has anyone had a shot on goal yet? Nah, this thing's been dry. It's been dry. Maybe I should have come on when Bielsa was here, because then at least there'd have been goals to talk about. Ronnie saying, KG, you look so much more solid. Thank you for doing this. No problem, man. And yeah, we do. That's the good thing. I think that's what we was all, well, most of us were kind of asking for, just to look a bit more solid and not so open and in a disarray and a mess when it comes to defending. It definitely looks better. I mean, even there now, Villa are attacking down the right and we just cleared it out without looking like a bunch of school kids. Beautiful. That's all we was asking for. So yeah, like I say, I still think it was right that they made the change. I just think that they should have done it before Christmas. I do. If they were going to do it anytime, do it before the January window. But listen, we're here now, aren't we? So still 0-0 after 18 and a half minutes where I am. I don't know where you guys are on your clock. 8.5 minutes. Craig Nelson, Forshaw's passing is awful so far. Craig, this was a point. Just talk while Villa on this attacking corner. This was a point I made a couple days ago. I think it was on the preview, but Forshaw, for all his running around and everything else like that, what does he actually do? He doesn't assist goals. He doesn't put through key passes. He barely tackles. He doesn't score no goals, but he runs around. And there we are. We've cleared away a set piece. Lovely. But that's the problem. We've got too many runners. And what have I said before on here? No more runners. Give me more quality. And he's just not it. He's just not it. And he shouldn't be a starter in the Premier League. But we could say that about quite a few of these players, if we're being completely honest. Quite a few of these players shouldn't be here. But it's very frustrating. Like I say, it's been frustrating watching this team, which is why I don't do watch-alongs, because I just sit here just looking disgusted sometimes. But hey, it's a new era now. Let's see what we can do at home against Villa. Rebecca G's agreeing with you, Craig. Forshaw needs to come off. He's causing us issues. But then it's like that, Rebecca. Who, when we put him on, take him off, it's going to be Click that comes on, and I mean, what's Mateus Click doing? That's what I'm saying. It's like we've got the choice at the moment of being stabbed or shot. So it's like we're having to choose which one. Jed Forshaw is very slow on the ball. Yeah, he is. The one game that I remember him doing good stuff with the ball was away at Chelsea. That's when he wasn't just doing the running around. He was actually making moves continue. He's actually linking moves together. But other than that, it's just a heat map. That's why I just roll my eyes when the club tweets out his heat map. I'm like, well, that's great. His heat map, he's there and everywhere. But what did he actually do? What did he actually do? Tell me. But yeah, Rebecca, you're right. But Forshaw is giving every ball away. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. 21 minutes down. Still nothing really happening. Danny Ings now trying to move. Luca Digne down the left. Villa, man, Villa, once they get this thing sorted in the summer and get a few more players in, Luca Digne just coming through on the left, and it's gone right across the face of goal. Oh. Oh, yeah. It's sorry, yeah, it's 1-0 to Villa. Coutinho scored. That ball went across the box. Someone should have been there. And then Forshaw, I mean, what's going on there? He was free at the edge of the box. No one's near him. Oh my days! How do you leave Coutinho unmarked in the box? Is that the plan? Is that the plan? All right, let me just. Oh my days! This is it, guys. I mean, listen, I'm going to come back to you. See, I mean, we could take a pick of which names to go to in this. This is why it's been a nightmare. It's been a nightmare. Ryan, is that the chat that's going on now? I hate that Leeds are falling apart. The thing is, it's so crazy, but it actually sounds good. But I just wish it wasn't true. You know what I mean? It's one of those. Dallas. I mean, see, we could pick out so many people here. Ariana saying Dallas midfield foreshadow off. Creswell centre back. Hey, listen, can't argue with that. And now this is what happened now. Danny Ings has just missed the header, out jumping Dallas. This is what happens to us this season when we go to goal down. The confidence just drains out the players, and it takes them like 10 minutes to pick themselves back up. Like we Devon's having fun in here. Yeah, sing your heart out, Devon. Charles is saying it sounded good when we went against West Brom at the end of last season. Yeah, man. Listen, it's fun when you're in the ascendancy and doing it. That's funny then, anyway. It's not really funny now, but it just matches though. It sounds good, but I just wish it wasn't true. Uh, that's what I mean. Jay Wilco, it does. It's like a here we go again moment. It's like, oh man, so this is what we're doing again, right? Harrison battling with McGinn, and McGinn wins Villa the throw. Harrison's moaning a bit to the ref. I like it. Let's go. Let's go. Devon, KG, on a serious note, big up your content. Your channel keeps growing. Yeah, man, that's the plan. That's the plan. Hope so. I mean, Jack, this is the problem for me. Jack saying at least everyone else is losing. That's what we're constantly doing now. We are really having to rely on everyone else because our team is just so dusted. Like our team is bad. So we're literally relying on everyone else being poor. Judd saying not much you can do against a deflection. It's not as if we're under any pressure. We have no luck, but Coutinho shouldn't have been there by himself. Sorry, Jed, he shouldn't have been there on the edge of the box by himself. That can't happen. Drive saying players out of position again. Is Bielsa back in charge? Listen, we've literally got a squad of say 18, right? Someone is going to have to play out of position in this team, but it doesn't have to be. Like I said, I'd prefer Cresswell to come in at centre back. Give us an old school gritted meat and potatoes defender, because that's what Charlie is, man. He's not the best with the ball. He's not going to be that ball playing centre back. We're not looking for him to do that, but he will defend with grit, and he's definitely better in the air than a lot of these guys. So give us a chance. There's just something with, I don't know what's going on here, but they just want to keep using the same players over and over again. I can't give you the answers why. Low key, we haven't even strung 3 passes together yet. No, we haven't. We haven't done any kind of decisive move so far. Nothing. Michael saying, I'm still positive, but do you think the lack of personnel changes in the first 2 games, Gelhardt, Creswell, Bate not starting, means that we can't have as big of an impact change as we could? I think, yeah, Michael, I'd add Somerville in that too, just to give us something different. Just to give us something different. Listen, you look around the teams in the Prem. Look at Crystal Palace with Conor Gallagher, Mateta, Elise, Eze. Look at Southampton, Livramento, Broya. Guys, it's a young man's game, and we just seem to be stifling all of our young players. But listen, what can we do? What can we do? We can't do nothing. We're just fans sitting here watching the game. That's all we can do. Yeah, look, Dallas has put one through now. Dan James. Rodrigo now getting the ball out from under his feet. It's gone back to Forshaw. And Forshaw plays it safely to the side, as you can imagine. Strauch. And now everything just slowed down, man. Everything just slowed down. Ayling trying to drive forward now. Dallas has slipped over and give away possession. Coutinho has just passed the ball through, and Meslier. Oh no! Oh, ooh! Meslier almost lost it to Watkins. Meslier is back in possession. Oh my days! Oh my days! Back of the net. Oh, wouldn't we love to have Eric Backer back? Nothing is working. Yeah, Eric back of the net again. Didn't expect us to be this bad tonight. I expected a little bit more. I don't know about everyone else. Please give me your thoughts. I expected a little bit more energy coming out in the first 20 minutes. I haven't seen anything. I literally haven't seen anything. Yeah, Craig, Rodrigo seems to need 4 touches to control the ball. That's true. The only positive I get with Rodrigo though, Craig, is that he actually does look to go forward. And we can't say that about many others in the team. He actually does look to go forward. I know it took him about 10 years to get the ball under control, but he's the only one going forward. But that just shows you the depth of how poor this team is. That we're literally having to scrape basics as positives. I said this on the debrief this week. We're talking about playing in banks. We're talking about playing more settled. These are basics in football, people, and that's positives for us at this moment in time. The team, oh my days, the surgery needed on this team in the summer. Listen, we'll go into that on another video. We will, but my days. Seeing some of these players, I look at players in other teams and just think we're a million miles off a team like Southampton right now. Even Palace are a bit ahead of us in terms of personnel. Elise is sourcing 8 million from Reading, and we're sticking with these guys. Luke Ayling is just giving away a free kick on Ings at near the edge of the box. Lord have mercy. James Black, we are so poor. I mean, someone, a B10 has betted your 3 passes together and said we can't string 2 passes together. I'm with you. Max H, get Dallas out of that defense. Yeah. You know, and the thing was, Dallas had, if people can remember, Dallas had a poor, I think it was December, where literally 3 games in a row, goals were conceded from his side, whether he was playing right or left. And he seemed to come back into better form, but they're just all struggling right now. They're just all struggling. Just waiting to see this attacking free kick. I think, is that Douglas Luiz? Yeah, Douglas Luiz to take. He's tried to shoot. Meslier punches it out. And it's gone for a throw. Paul saying still playing with the same team as we did with Bielsa. We need change. Yeah, it's the same team, but he's just set them up differently. He's just set them up differently, tactically wise. And I don't know how much else we can do except for play some of the youngsters. But it's like a broken record, isn't it? It's like a broken record. Triple G saying same S different week. Same players who let Bielsa down are the same ones letting Marsch down. Players, there's a lot to say with these players. A lot to say about this, how much fault goes on some of these players. But they're comfortable, aren't they, guys? What have I said for months on here? And I was trying to do. I was looking at something earlier when I was setting up my stream, and I had a video back in October where I said we are in the mud. That was back in October, people. But it's not until recently where people, Connor's always been on that tip. Connor. Connor probably thinks we're going League 2. But we've been in trouble for this. Isn't nothing new. But it's just that people have just come around to thinking, wait a minute, we might actually be in trouble here. Like, it's only just click with them, whether that's denial or whatever else it may be. I don't know. But we've been in trouble for ages. This isn't nothing new. We've been going through, like, looking at game periods and saying we need to get something out of these three games. But we've been doing that since October, probably before that. Jay saying this is definitely a relegation-worthy performance. Yeah, Matt is saying nothing to do with confidence. They're not good enough to play at this level. Yeah, a lot of them aren't. I do think that low confidence does play into it as well. Because if you're riding high, you can get that extra bit of percentage out of you. You can do that. But when you're low confidence and low quality, woof, it's a stinky combination, people, and we are seeing it. We are seeing it. Mark Jones, shout out to you, Mark. Sorry, but Rodrigo is crap for the money. Referees moved already, KG. Yeah, Rodrigo is, I always put it down to, if someone asks you if Rodrigo, has he been a flop or a success? He's been a flop. We can't dress that up. Rafinha, yes, I'm with you. I think he's gone in the summer. I always thought that there would be a chance that he would stay, but they didn't do nothing in January to convince him to stay. And that's why we haven't even heard nothing about no new contracts. What is these new contracts for Rafinha? No. Calvin Phillips? No. And it's not like they've been busy, they've been injured. And it's not even them, it's their agents. So obviously their agents are telling them, listen, don't sign. We just had Stuart Dallas try and take a free kick and it went on the floor to Ings. I don't know what's going on here. Let me see what's going on. We're on the attack now. I think that's Rafinha on the left, and he is just done. See, there you go. See, there's Raf back. He's crossed it in from the left, and it's gone into Martinez's arms. Oh, Lord have mercy. Right, and we're still back on the attack. Hold on, let's have a look. All right, Stuart Dallas is on the right flank, and it's gone for a corner off Luca Dini. Let's go. Got to celebrate a corner. Yeah. All right, so who's over this corner now? Let's have a look. Is it going to be Harrison? Harrison's going to take it. He's done a whole both arm thing, and it hasn't even beat the first man. What can we do with this? Like, seriously, what can we do with that? The corners aren't beating the first man. Yeah, there we go. It's just come up on the screen now. 0 attempts on goal. 0 attempts, 0 on target. Villa have got 3 attempts, 2 on target. Man. Mark saying, can't believe I'm saying this, click and Bamford on. I can't believe you're saying it either, Mark. I can't believe, but listen, it's where we are. I definitely agree with the Bamford bit. I don't know, man. I don't know about wishing for click, but maybe he's got a daisy cutter in him that could beat Martinez. We don't know. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Joe Matthews is saying, apparently Mark Viduka is here. Has he got his boots, man? Oh, Mark Viduka, man. Oh, my days. People in the chat that remember Mark Viduka. Oh, my days. And then we have to turn back and look at this. But, geez, what a striker. What a striker. Dirty Harry saying, this shows it's the players that are just not good enough. Yeah, they're not. Oh, yeah, there he is. Next to David O'Leary. Oh, my days. This is going to be the best thing all game, isn't it? See Mark Viduka next to David O'Leary. Oh, be still, my beating heart. But they're just babies. Oh, I love that guy. Yeah, Max H, don't show me Viduka, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's emotional seeing that, man. You just get flashbacks. You get flashbacks of the really good times. Like these players could not even lace. They couldn't even lace Stephen McPhail's boots. Never mind Harry Kewell. Harry Kewell, he would have all these guys on boot duty. Not even joking either. Harry Kewell would have all these guys on boot duty. This gotta make changes this summer, people. We just had a cross that has gone straight into Martinez's hands. But again, the build-up, 2, 3, delay, 2, 3 touches with the ball. We're not moving it out quick enough. Yeah, Jay Patel, no one wants the ball. They don't. Is this the real tapping toes? Tobes, you've got a lot of you've got a lot of impersonators on the internet, man. It's actually weird. But even if it's not tapping toes, Kewell was a player before the injuries. He was magnificent. We had his best years at Leeds United easily as well. He was never the same afterwards, and he even had injury problems at ours. But yeah, after he left, he was like always in the hospital, wasn't he? So yeah. What is that? Is that a free kick or a throw? Harrison looked like he's getting a bit frustrated out there. People with the sound on. Let me know what it sounds like with the crowd. Are the crowd getting behind them? Is it quiet or what? Let me know, please. Villa win another corner off Strauch. John McGinn there. Mark Jones, championship was better anyway. And when we come up, we'll have a crowd this time. No, I don't even want to consider that. Oh, it's quiet. Okay, yeah, right. Fair enough. Thank you. Free for there. Let me just say, corner's been taken now by Luca Dean. Let's have a look what comes of this. Cleared away. There we go. It's gone out to McGinn. Coutinho now. Forshaw just chasing his shadow. Watkins now emerges with the balls, dribbling through. Oh my days. Oh my days. Who's that? Was that Robin Cock that just passed it out? Or is that Rodrigo? Oh, Coutinho's got this. Nah, he just had Dallas on strings. McGinn. Oh my days. Good save by Melier. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Why did I do the watch along? Why did I do it? Why? Why? I want to be saying so much right now. I want to be saying so much right now, but calma, calma. I keep it calm. Lord have mercy. Brooks, yes, with a watch along. Damn, I love that. Yeah, it's not going to be a regular thing, no, Brooks. I'm telling you that for now. Another corner for Villa coming. 41 minutes 50. Begin with the corner. Ooh, loops over Melier. And yeah, we emerge with it with Stuart Dallas now. Dallas out to Harrison. Dan James. And he's just been tackled by McGinn. Good tackle. Good tackle. Right. Matty Cash out there now with Dan James battling. And we've won a cheap free kick. Let's go. Yeah, we're playing on slow motion settings. Absolutely, yeah. Jimbo, keep it a buck, Cage. That's why we're here. Yeah, I can. I will keep it real, of course. But you know, there's rules and regulations on YouTube, man. I don't want to get my account shut down. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for a skeptic here. So yeah, I've got to keep it as calm as possible. Forshaw is just whoa. I mean, I don't even know why he did that tackle. I mean, what was that? He didn't give away a free kick or nothing, but it was a 2-footer when no one was going anywhere. Weird. Weird. Jacob Ramsey, we haven't seen much of them. We haven't seen much of them. Yeah, listen, it's got to be Brooks. Censored realness. It has to be. Because if I said what I wanted to say about a lot of what I'm seeing, YouTube would strike me off, man. I'm not looking to do that. It's not worth it. Yeah, Richard, calma, calma. Yeah, calma, yes. Right, here we go. We're breaking through Rafinha. Tackled by Mings Forshaw with a ball in. Headed out, and now Villa have got control. And now it's back with us at halfway. Ariana saying she's never heard Elland Road this quiet. Is it really that bad? Is it really that bad that the crowd can't even try and get up? But I always say this as well. It's a two-way street, isn't it? If you're not giving the crowd anything to cheer, why are you just cheering for no reason? So I cannot understand. I cannot understand that. But these players need something now. Oh no, Watkins has just gone round Strauch. Oh, Strauch blocks the shot. Oh my lord. Coutinho now just takes it down, gets away from Forshaw. Douglas Luiz long range. Melier stops it. Lord have mercy. Oh, Wusa. Everybody, Wusa. Oh, God. Mm. You know what's funny? Craig, Rodrigo needs taken off. The thing is, about 4 or 5 of you have said about 5 different names that need to come off, and we've only got 3 subs. Remember, we've got 3 subs. We can't take everyone off. We can't take everyone off, unfortunately. Oh man, Robin Cock with a yellow card now. What for? Oh, pulling back Jacob Ramsey. Well, okay, fair enough. Back of the net. Not one player can hold their head up after that first half. Not one. I agree with you. Back of the net. Absolutely agree. It looks like it's coming up to half time. Forshaw's battling in the middle and then going back. No surprise. Swear if he looks forward, he might get dizzy. I swear. Furpo with a miscontrol. Guys, it's halftime. It's halftime. It's halftime. Let me get into the comments, man. Rebecca saying, let's be honest, KG, that was rubbish. Yep. We've improved defensively but created nothing. Can't keep hold of the ball, and Villa haven't been up to much. Hey, Rebecca, that's it. We don't need to talk no more. See you all later. You're right. Tiny Massive, the fans are sick of it. Yep, it's about time as well. Were the players booed off? Martin is saying that the players are booed off. Please let me know if that's true. I can imagine. Oh, booze at halftime. Sorry, I need to scroll back up. Poor. Yeah, poor. Yeah, can't disagree with any of this. North Allerton, why can't we pass the ball anymore? I have no idea. No idea. We can't make simple passes. What are we seeing? Jack Wilson, this is useless soul destroying. This is what happens. This is what happens when I've watched this team so far this season. I promise it. When I say I'm a match reaction, people just think that maybe I'm playing up to the camera or something. I literally do not look forward to seeing Leeds so far this season. It's only in the last couple of games where, because I know we're going to play differently and I'm hoping that we can get a different outcome, that I'm like, okay, let me see what we've got. But these players are just not good enough. When you get down to the bare bones of it, these players are just not good enough. They're just not. Um, Tom saying, worst I've seen in a long time, only positive that it's only 1-0. Yeah, we're still, surprisingly, we're still in the game. We're still in the game. So we've got to see what Jesse says in the half time and then see what they come out with in the second half. It's got to be better than that. Connor's saying, I'm honestly bored of watching the same mistakes every week. Yeah. Yeah. Tom saying players can't handle pressure. Yeah, absolutely. Mike Sacked is saying no need for the booze, get behind the team. Okay, fair point. Nathan Wright thought I'd stop in. Players are seriously so disappointing. Can't disagree with you, Nathan. Shout out for dropping in. Bob's 89. Can we make 11 subs? The thing is, Bubs, you know what? Even in that joke, we don't even have 11 players to replace the 11. Think about how crazy that is as well, Bubs. We don't even have a full squad where we can sub out the whole first team for a second one because we literally have, as Bielsa said, 20 first team players. Think about that. That's how crazy it is at this club. But yeah, Northampton White saying Boone doesn't help, to be honest. I would just hope Northampton White that it makes them realize that they shouldn't be as comfortable as they are because they've been way too comfortable. They have been way too comfortable all season long. It wasn't until the Spurs game where they actually got booed by the live crowd. And you think about how many dead performances we've had. They've got away with it way too easily this season. Way too easily. James saying, KG, we take too long on attacking. It's like we're brain dead. So much hesitation. It's just hesitation all the way. 3-4 touches and then a delay. And then a ball will go in. And it's just easy for the goalkeeper, easy for the defense to read because it's just so obvious what they're going to do. It's frustrating, guys. I won't lie. Loomsy, Dallas having a mare again. Yeah, can't argue with that. Bandy in the house, man. Shout out Bandy, saying Jameson. Is that Rodrigo Bandy? Rodrigo playing very poorly. Yeah. I mean, you could apply that to a lot of them. A lot of them, man. Yeah, it was Paul Robinson at the start. Story saying KG been playing Bielsa ball for 3 years. When it got tough, they reverted to what they know. Shambles. Second game for Marsh. You won't change it this quick. But this is what Story. It's a great point. But this is what they were. That's what they were hoping for when they changed managers. They were hoping it would change this quick because they didn't give him a transfer window. They didn't give him January. They literally got him after the window in hope that he could get something out of this group of players. There's so much blame to go around here, but this is why they made the choice. So yes, it won't happen that quick. You hope it does, but this is exactly why they made the decision in hope that it did. And Germinator, you choose the best games to live stream. Fair. Brian L. I like the sound of this. Harrison off, James on the wing, Bamford in the middle. Leeds. Yeah, I like the sound of that. John B. Yeah, this is the thing that I was talking about. Just looking at the replay of the goal again. Coutinho literally by himself. It hurts to watch that. He's by himself. Robin Cox nowhere. He's not even near Jacob Ramsey to start. Foreshaw's by Ings and then gets left anywhere. It's just all mad. It's all mad. It's actually all mad. I'm not looking at it again. I don't want to see it again. Yeah, and this is what I was talking about, John. New manager bounce. To lose 2 in a row, that means there's no bounce. It means the ball's flat. We're not bouncing anywhere. And it just makes the game against Norwich even bigger. It just makes it even bigger. And I should have a preview for Norwich tomorrow. I'm just waiting for someone to get back to me just to see if they're going to come on. But I should have a preview coming with tomorrow for the Leeds Norwich game. But, I mean, even before we talk about that, we've got another half of this, and we've got to do something, man. Have to. I mean, pretty much the vibe is that there's a lot of subs that need to be made. Triple G, how Llorente isn't playing is beyond me. Our best centre back sat on the bench. Maybe he's not fully fit. I know he's just come back from injury. That's the only thing I can think of right now. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. It's just mad all over. It fries my head. Honestly, my head goes when I think about this team. Honestly, yeah, Jack, we look lost. Yeah, we do. We definitely do. Yeah, Ariana, everyone go like the video, show your support. Yeah, I mean, yeah, please, people, if in the chat, over 200 of you here, please like the video. That's it's the best thing you can do for the channel. It's free. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Like something like under 500 away from 5,000. I'd love to reach that at some point in the next 2 months. I'm not that ambitious, but yeah, please smash the like button. Yeah, Andrew, this is it again. I mean, Dan James is a centre forward. I can't believe that's still going on. I don't believe that's still happening. I honestly thought that would have been gone. Whether Dan James has put himself forward and say, yeah, boss, I can play. Just put him back out on the wing, please. He's more effective. Timmy, are you doing the Norwich watch along? No. No, no, no. As Stone Cold used to say, it's not happening. No, 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 no. I'll do a match reaction for it, but no, I'm not doing another watch along. Joe Gelhart is coming on. I don't know who he's come on for though. All right, well, he's coming on, but I think so anyway. He's warming up, so we'll see. Uh, yeah, Tom showing our championship quality tonight. Yeah, it hurts, man. It hurts. And Bandy, yeah, I mean, this is it, Bandy. We are lucky other clubs are doing badly. That's all we can do. We just have to keep hoping other clubs just keep on being as bad as they are, because we're certainly not getting a win from anywhere. I tell you what, it's been that bad. You know, the king of positivity, Brownie, he is just text through saying, this has been bad. So when Brownie tells you it's been bad, you know it's been bad, people. It takes a lot for him to say anything like that, right? Oh man, we are so dusted. We are so dusted. Actually, what I was gonna do was look at the scores at the other games just to keep you guys posted because they're well in the second half. Newcastle 2-1 up now. Yeah, it's Newcastle are clear. They're fine. Wolves still 3-0 Watford. Norwich still losing 2-0 to Chelsea. Yeah, man, it's mad. And then what is it after this one? We got 10 games left after this one. 23 points. It's pathetic. It's actually pathetic, man. But what can you do? PSF in the building. Lack of quality is on show. Yeah, man, we're all singing off the same hymn sheet. If anyone's got anything different, like I say, I welcome all opinions, please. If you think that we're doing all right in some areas, please put it up, and I will certainly put it up on screen too. Uh, James saying, KG, you Rente Bamford on the bench while Ailing and James start instead of them. I like James. I do. Whether it's the position we're in, I can't say if that's not the case. But I think he gives us the most. He's the one with the most energy because he hasn't been doing this for 3-4 years, James. So I wouldn't take him out. I would certainly keep him ahead of a couple of other players in there. Jared saying, KG thoughts on Everton FFP. Listen, Everton, I want to wait until that's confirmed before I give my thoughts on that, Jared. But listen, that's what happens when you overspend and you don't get a return off it because they spent a whole bunch of money on a whole bunch of crap too. We haven't even got time to go through it. Iwobi, Sigurdsson, oh, the man that shall not be named, Sigurdsson, Richarlison overpriced, many others, Jordan Pickford as well. And they ain't got no European football for their troubles. See, like West Ham, they spend kind of a lot less. But they've got European football for their troubles the last couple of years. That's what happens when you overspend and it doesn't work out. So yeah, we'll see if there's a points deduction coming for them. It's going to be interesting both on them and Chelsea, at the other end of the table. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Tom Gatlin, our set pieces are shocking. It just adds to another thing. At least you would think that hopefully we have a set piece to cling on to, but we don't even have that. We don't even have a good set piece taker. I mean, Rafinha is probably our best one, but I wouldn't even say Rafinha is an out and out set piece taker either. Paul, 10 games left, but will we beat Norwich? And it's funny because somebody mentioned this today. Gelhart's on for Rodrigo. Am I that far behind or what? What's going on with this app? But yeah, I've always said, what have I always said on this channel for people that are long-term subscribers? I always say, if you're at home against a Burnley, Newcastle, or Norwich, or if you're in these games and you can't predict to win for your team, then what's the point in being here? That's how bad we are. Where I'm starting to think, can we beat Norwich? I don't know. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But that's where we are, man. Atma is saying that it pains to say, but Gelhart won't do anything. Well, I hope you're wrong. I hope you're wrong. Let's hope he proves you wrong. Oh, tweet from Phil. Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Max. I mean, listen, need a calming presence in midfield. If only you had a transfer window to address that. Would have been nice, wouldn't it? Back of the net. Might watch the second half from behind the sofa. Yeah. James, KG, will we beat Norwich with all this pressure on us now? I don't know, James, because I don't trust these players under pressure. I just don't. They haven't shown me anything, but they're any good under pressure. And we saw that. I don't want to harp back onto it, but when we first didn't get promoted under Bielsa, they didn't run out of gas. They bottled it, and then we go up when there's no crowds. We do well in the first year when there's no crowds. Crowds come back, and all of a sudden, yeah, a lot of these players aren't built for it, man. But listen, Matthew Hall switched to Emmerdale. Wow, damn. Oh man. Yeah, we have Lewis Bate, but never use him. Yeah, that's right. We've got young talent here that could make a difference. Give us a bit more energy and endeavor, and we just don't use them. It's criminal, man. It really is. Matt Woodgate, oh my God, KG, you must be regretting the Watchalong. It's been good with talking with all of you. I won't lie. It's good to see all the people in here that usually turn up. So, man, shout out to all of you. You guys make this bearable. Otherwise, my head would be gone. I don't know what I'd have been like with a post match reaction, honestly. Jared Fletcher, $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Jared. Just supporting. Thanks for everything. No, thank you, man. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Matthias KG doing a watch long. Yeah, man. Just this one though. Right, we underway in the second half. Let's see what we can do, man. Let's see what we can do. Gary saying Rodrigo looks absolutely uninterested in this game. Are you getting that, Gary, or is it that he's just not doing well? I don't know. Raf just put a ball across the box. It's cleared. Robin Koch has put it into the stand. Fair enough. But listen, Rafinha, that was a good positive run. Got past players, cut it back. No striker though. No striker. Let me see. On the replay now, beat the offside trap. Easy as you like. Round Mings. Someone was flying in there and then winning the goal themselves rather than the ball is Dan James, of course. Yeah. Hey, listen, that's a bit more positive. That's a bit more positive. How's you helping me get through this, pal? Man, we're helping each other. Let's do it. Let's help each other, man. Mark Jones, don't do it again, KG, as much as I follow you. Do what? A watch along. Yeah. Yeah, I think this might be the last one for the season, not gonna lie. I think that might be it. Oh Lord. But no, good positive start. It's good. Mings foul on Dan James. Honestly, the way Taro Mings chews gum, it jars me, man. I think I've mentioned on here before, like I suffer from a little bit of misophonia, so I don't like seeing or hearing people eat. Oh man, he kills that gum, man. I'm getting better with it, I think, but man, whoo, he murders that gum. Right, so now got a set piece coming in. Let's have a look. I'm on 47 minutes on the dot right now, just to let everyone know, people. Rafinha's organizing everything. Let's see what kind of ball he puts in. Dan James is free on the box. It's whipped in, headed out by Mings. Forshaw puts it back in the box, goes out to Harrison, blocked out for a corner. Hey, listen, this has been a lot more positive. Like we've done more in this 2.5 minutes than we did in the whole first half. Let's see now what's going on. Crowded in that penalty area. Leeds fans look nervous in the crowd. I can understand that. Harrison to take. It's cleared away. Out to James. Up against Douglas Louise. Whipped across. Cleared away. 3 minutes, man. 3 minutes more threatening than a whole half. It's crazy. Let's go. Stuart Dallas now battling with Ings. I think we've won a throw-in. Come on. And people saying the fans are getting louder. That's good. Good. Because the team are giving them something to cheer for. Works both ways. Yeah. Harrison, I can't keep it in. And that's a Villa throw. Jive, hope Marsch has got into him. Yeah. I think he will have. I think he definitely will have. Jay, we've come out with some urgency now. Absolutely. Absolutely. 4 minutes looking better than a whole half. Definitely come out with something. Yeah, back of the net, no end product though. Yeah, we need to work on that. It's been a theme of the season, hasn't it? Robin cut there. Oh, he's just passed it right into Coutinho. Ramsey's breaking. And yeah, we win it back. Robin cut won it back. Good. Luke Ayling now trying to surge forward. Surge. Rafinha's just gone in with McGinn, and that is a free kick to Aston Villa. Yeah. Ooh. Jive saying we need at least a point. Yep, completely agreed. Mark, am I really 10 minutes behind? Are you taking a mic? Tobes Laroni. I haven't been got with a name there, have I? Marsh's best quality in all his jobs has been his halftime team talks. Yeah, I can imagine it. He looks like a motivator. He does, but we need it from the start. We need it from the start. But I don't know if you can get it from these guys. I just don't. The up to live win probability has us at 9.1%, and we're at home. It's crazy. It's crazy. I just want my football team to be good. I mean, I don't know how people in general might find me. I just want my team to be good. I want to be able to give banter out to my mates who support, bigger clubs. But when your team's doing well, you can have a little chest, you can say a little something, something. But when your team's just down in the dirt, it's tough. You can't really banter them back too much. All right, Furpo with a ball across there. And I've seen it already. I'm just saying now, Furpo with a ball across, cleared out. But that's what we do. We get the ball across the box. It happens loads of times, but just no one there just to slide in. No one. The closest that we had was Rafinha versus Leicester, and, Casper saved that one. They just need someone just to be in there and just put that in. Furpo is just taking out McGinn. The ref's definitely going to call that back. No, he's not. We're playing on. Rafinha now. Rafinha's moved a little bit more central. Kind of like it. It's all quite narrow, isn't it? In altogether, but yeah, he's a little bit more central. Gelhardt's come out the box to look for the ball. James now with the ball in the box, and that is that a goal kick? Corner? Yep, I think it's a corner. Gotta make this pressure pay. Gotta make this pressure pay. Harrison with the corner, I guess. Nope. Dallas to take. Cleared out by Ings. Forshaw's getting it now. Joe Gelhardt. His left foot. No, too soft. But it's a shot on target. I think is that our first one? Took that from about 35 yards, man. Yeah. Jay, you're like Starboy Girlheart shooting from 50 yards. Yeah, it's mad. Listen, he's just trying to do a little something. He's trying to do a little something. Back in the net, better effort, but where's that goal coming from? But of Rafa quality, Bamford on for the winner. It's the hope that kills you. Yeah, back of the net. All I wanted was a draw out of this game. I would have been perfectly happy with a draw, and then move on to Norwich, and then say we get 4 points from the week. Maybe I was hoping for too much. Maybe so. Maybe so. Robbie, Everton and Burnley with games in hand. This is getting scary. It is. It's nail biting because it's like the bottom five teams just don't want to get out of the predicament they're in. We just can't lose games quick enough. But listen, this game isn't over. We're at 54 minutes, just past 54 minutes on my clock. We've still got plenty of time. Let's go, man. Right, Firpo out wide. Let's see what he's got. Oh my lord. Firpo just crossed it out of play. Just Woosa. Woosa. Ooh. Might have to watch Bad Boys 2 after this to cheer me up or something. Oh, let's have a look. Someone saying Norwich scored. Yep, Timu Pukki with a pen. Yeah, 2-1 to Chelsea, though, so they're still losing, which is good. Can't believe we're having to look at Norwich's results and pray that they lose. What does my team become? All right, Villa are going forward now. Watkins to, I think that's Coutinho. Matty Cash now centrally. Out wide to Ings. Little crossing blocked by Firpo. Good job there, Junior. Ings with a wild volley out into the crowd. Jay, did you like Bad Boys for Life? I'll tell you what, Jay. I won't give any spoilers in case anyone hasn't watched it, even though you should have watched it by now. But I can't watch it again because of one scene. And if you guess it, Jay, I'll tell you if you're correct. But it hurt me, man, because he was one of my favorite characters throughout the whole franchise. So I'll let you try and guess. Mateus, get the kit on KG. You are our new number 9. Oh man, they wouldn't want me up front, man. I'm more of like a N'Golo Kante, break things up. My shooting ain't the best. You know, when you're at home though, when you're playing, you always think that your shooting is like top notch. But when you go out and play in like 5-a-sides and stuff, and all of a sudden you can't hit the goal, that's me. I won't even BS you. All right, here we go. Oh, McGinn's on the attack, and that is cut out by Ayling, who's dribbling in the box with Ollie Watkins pursuing. Okay, Pascal has kicked it out of play. Pascal, come on. See, I know Pascal's better than this, man. He's just dead of form. He's just out of form. Oh, please, just. Oy. Looks like we got people in the chat are right. I think Bamford is coming on, so he's definitely getting that half an hour that Jesse Marsch was talking about. Paul saying Harrison is having a howler. Add him to the list, Paul. Add him to the list because the list is long for who's having a howler tonight. Let's be honest. Matthew Hall, Bamford coming on. Yeah. Let's see who he comes on for. I'm interested to see who he takes off. We got all the wingers in the world. This is what I mean. Our teams always had this imbalance. Before in the GFH Massimo Cellino days, we had about 25 central midfielders and no wingers. And now it just seems like we've got all wingers and no central midfielders. Crowd look like they're getting up for the arrival of Bamford. That's a good lift. Yeah. Just don't celebrate when you score, Paddy. Oh man. Oh, I just looked up and I didn't see who came off. God damn it! What an amateur, guys! Just quickly let me know who came off. But yes, we got Bamford on now and Gerhardt, so that means we've definitely got two up top. And it looks like Harrison's gone off. Mings is down again. I mean, if he's this hurt, maybe he should go off. But this is the arts of the Premier League, people. Don't moan. Just be hopeful that you get into a position where you can do it. But we're not in that position to do it. So Leeds fans giving it to Mings. I miss being in that crowd, you know. I need to get to a game again one day. I do. Oh, man. Mick saying midfield without Phillips has been almost non-existent. Yep, but that's what happens when you take out a player that's worth as much as Phillips is, and you don't have anyone to back him up. It's been a shamble. Honestly, that there's been so many positional places where it's been shambolic that we haven't had replacements, but I mean that's one of them. Villa on the attack now. McGinn saved by Melier. Good, good, good. Yeah, but yeah, Phillips. We do have a Calvin shaped hole in our midfield, and it's one of those I always say. People say they wonder what Phillips does, but when he's not there, you notice when he's not there. Yeah, Paul saying this is the attack he would have started with. Yeah, let's see what Bamford's got, man. He's got 30 minutes. I just hope that that pressure isn't weighing down his shoulders. He owes us though, man. He owes us because he's got, you know, I'm not throwing any accusations out there. He's obviously been injured, but since he got the new contract, hardly seen him. But yeah, see what he can do today. Right, Coutinho's on the move now. Lucadinho down the left. Tell you, man, Villa have got such a good midfield. Honestly, the Douglas Luiz, Jacob Ramsey, John McGinn, Coutinho. I mean, that's one hell of a midfield. That's a crazy amount of quality. Just once, I think once Gerard gets his hands on a bit of money in the summer and can get in players on at other areas, I think Villa are going to be looking very good for a European push next season. I genuinely believe that as well. Oh, Ramsey's round Luke Ayling and he's cut out by Strauch. Watkins still retrieves the ball. What is everyone doing? Bamford wins it in midfield, just where we want to see him, and he's fouled by McGinn. Good God. Yeah, Mick Brown, board needs looking at, said it for ages. Can't disagree. John McGinn booked for that challenge on Bamford. Gotta keep applying the pressure now. Come on, please. Robin Cock forward now to Dallas, who heads it to Martinez. And the attack breaks down again. It's hard. It's hard. I mean, when we was on the debrief predicting the scores this week, the thing that we was all saying is who is going to score the goals? Who's legitimately going to score the goals in the game? It's just hard to see where the goals are coming from. Right, Gilhart now driving forward. Bamford can't get it under control. Villa whack it clear. Robin Cup does some scorpion kick, pretty cool. Okay, back out wide, but it's cut out, and Villa are now breaking. But yep, Ollie Watkins is offside. Oh man, we're all just down in the dumps in the chat, man. Come on, let's go. Charlie is saying, looks like Tyler Roberts will be the main striker next season in the championship. No, please no. I already said about Tyler Roberts in the previous video, so if you haven't seen that, go and check that out. It's a solution that I think suits everybody in terms of Tyler Roberts come the summer. Dan James is down. Pascal now with the ball, and he's played it wide to Dallas. And again, we go inside. Rafinha's got it now, so it will go forward, I hope. It does, and it goes out to Firpo. And his cross is blocked by McGinn. Bamford's chasing it now. Yeah, nothing's really happening. Yeah, Jay said it. Bamford's playing left wing. He's everywhere but the box, man. Everywhere but the box. Strout now. What's that? Man, I hope there was a whistle there. Otherwise, Strout just kicked. He just kicked it out. Strout. Oh, that's my boy, man. But nah. Strout, you can't do that. Like, he was under no pressure. He was under no pressure. And he just kicked it out. That is not the Pascal that I know. Watkins now. Ings clipping the ball. Forshaw there with a timid little tackle, but still attacking. Crossed in. Matt Cash was free. He's no. Villa now 2-0 ahead. Matt Cash as free as you like. Cut back inside from Firpo and finished on his left foot. And it just went straight under Melly. It just went through him. Once again. This is something else I said as well. As good as Melier has been for us over the season, he needed a backup, man. He needed an experienced backup to take the reign for when the sticky period comes. And they left him with no one. He could do with some games out. Melier. That ball literally just went straight under and through him. Hannah, we give goals constantly. The 2 goals have been gifts. I mean, he was so free. How is Matt Cash that free out on the right-hand side? I don't get it. Honestly, man. What was that? Was it 65? I mean, does it matter what time it was? This team, man, they're just poor, man. They're just so poor. It's just so frustrating. What was I doing thinking that we could get a draw in this game? What was I thinking, man? I don't even drink, so there's not even an excuse for me to think that we could have got a draw out of this. Mateus Click is on for Adam Forshaw. That will solve all our problems. That will solve everything. Rebecca G, we are going down, sadly, KG. You don't give a manager a handful of games when we're in a terrible position. But you also put us here, terrible defender. We've not looked like scoring. Honestly, I've got to keep my cool. Got to keep the cool. Got to. Dirty Harry Melier beat again near post. The thing is, Dirty Harry, it wasn't even just the near post. The ball literally went underneath him. Like, it wasn't anything special. It was on Cash's left foot. Triple G, KG22 incoming. It will be something. It will be something. Mick hurts a KG draw was my best hope tonight. Yeah. Honestly. Sam saying, can't remember the last time we played a single pass that put us in on goal. When we have to get a goal, and it's been the story of the season, for us to score a goal, we have to do absolutely everything perfect. We hardly ever get a scrappy goal. And teams that play against us can just do whatever they like, leave a player free, and they'll get a goal. It's just so easy. That's why we are where we are. That's why we are where we are, people. It's not by accident. PSF saying it took Newcastle a few games to get going, but PSF, the thing is with that though, PSF, is that they still managed to get some bodies in during the window. And not only that, it gives Eddie Howe a few more games and a bit more rope to play with, rather than after the window's closed and with no new players here. I think it's completely different. We're literally down to 10 games after this one. Villa on the attack again. Ings in the box. Coutinho, Click battling with him. Coutinho's still through and Melier picks it up. Lord have mercy. Now, man, everyone's off now to do something. No, stay with me here, man. Stay with me. This is horrible. This is horrible. Paul sickening. Yeah, absolutely. Rafinha cross into the box, just easily dealt with. That's what I mean. There's just easily dealt with. Matty saying we were down after the summer window. I said it at the beginning of the season, and Matty, you probably did. But I remember tapering my expectations though when I saw the window that we had, because I was certain we were going to get 4 or 5 players to move some of these players out into the bench and sell a couple, and we did nothing. So I thought maybe mid-table, maybe 15th or something. Ugh. Ryan saying, KG, it hurts to see how bad they are. Leeds fans don't deserve this. It's so amateur. It's awful. Yeah, Dirty Harry, please someone just do something. Yeah. Loki saying, KG, lack of self-awareness from third post criminal. Would like to see a 3-4-3 next game and hopefully never see Junior again. Yeah, I mean, listen, I kind of resigned myself to it as well on the debrief, that saying that we didn't get that right. We will have to upgrade, but by no way am I missing Alioski for it. And I don't believe in that kind of notion where you get rid of a bad player, replace him with a bad player, and harp for the old bad player. Don't make no sense to me. It just means you have to go again and find better. Yeah, Lee Waters with a super chat. Thank you, man. I'm not even going to cry if we go down, just angry. Listen, we can't think of that. We can't think of that. The beauty of it, though, it's just that I want it to be in our own hands. That's the thing for me. I want it to be in our own hands. But we need to help ourselves. All right, I'm at 72 minutes, people. Why is everyone saying free? Are you telling me the score off this set piece here? Is that what you're telling me? Yeah, that is what you're telling me. Oh, Lord have mercy. draw. What was it? What was I thinking? Stupid. I went with my heart more than my head. Bruce saying that he's turned it off. Not buying in the summer or January is killing us. Management to blame on this one. PSF preseason showed us how poor Aileen Cooper and Dallas and Click were, but I think we'll still stay up. Andy still want Bielsa out, KG. Well, he's gone. And he left us in this position anyway with this set of players, Andy. Didn't want better because there's no one better than Matthias Click. There's no one better than Luke Ayling at right back, apparently. Doesn't want another striker in to cover Bamford. Doesn't want another goalkeeper to cover Meslier. Doesn't want another player to cover Calvin Phillips. I mean, do you want to go on, Andy? Do you want to do that? Because I'm sure you were one of those that would have said, you've got to back Bielsa. If he chooses to have a small squad, you've got to back him. Well, this is what we've got. You can't have it both ways. You just can't. People are absolutely crazy. It's 3-0 after 74 minutes. With Bielsa, it would have probably been, at this point, probably 3-0 after 14. So please, just relax with those kind of comments, yeah? You think Jesse Marsch has put us in the hole after 1.5 games? Well, Paul saying fans are leaving. Oh, man. James, can't wait to go to school tomorrow. Ah, man, that sucks, man. When you got to go to school and your team's just been dusted up. It's crazy. Crazy. Michael Evans is saying, what is bringing Bielsa back going to do? Can only polish turds so many times. At my ghost, Bielsa should have been sacked sooner. Yeah, on the way that we've been playing so far this season, he should have been gone sooner. That's the whole point. So all these people that come back and say, oh, did you still want Bielsa gone? I clearly said, Andy, is that your rebuttal? So if people don't agree with you, they're crazy. No, you're not crazy, Andy. But you would have been one of those that said, Bielsa doesn't want anyone else, then we need to trust him. Correct? You would have been. So, and then to think that we are 3-0 down after 75 minutes, when you've seen us, Andy, be 3-0 down after 14 minutes to teams. Come on now. Be fair. Let's be fair. Michael, why do spammers exist? Because unfortunately they don't get to touch real humans, Michael. So they have to come on here and, bug people that are streaming. It's just the way it is, I'm afraid. And listen, I've actually put the subscriber thing for 10 minutes. So it shows you how bad they want to do it. So they're here for 10 minutes making up these stupid comments. It's just crazy. Crazy, but what can you do? Just have to block them and move on. I should get some mods on my channel. I should. I just haven't got to it yet. I just haven't got to it. Nick Norton saying, "Look at Orton Radrizzani sat there. They let Bielsa ruin this squad, but they're not. They are not. That's what I'm saying. It's not all on Bielsa because they could have gone above his head, and if they had this in mind before the window shut, which allegedly was the case because it was like 8 days before, then they should have gone above his head and got players in, but they didn't. There's just so much blame to go around. So much blame to go around." Rebecca saying the border why we are where we are. They should have sat Bielsa sooner. Lee Water saying I don't blame Jesse. I blame the players. Now, yeah. Pepsi saying Furpo is so poor. Yeah. Yeah, I see why you just said that. I see why you just said that. Timmy, as a Liverpool fan, sorry, Villa are just on the attack now. Just have a look. It's cleared away. Timmy saying, as a Liverpool fan, why are your fans acting like under BLC you were good? It was a lot worse than this. We had 3 beautiful years under Bielsa. We did, and no one is ever going to deny that. But this season has been a disaster, and I get that. That's why I don't get where all this you wanted Bielsa out. But I always made my feelings clear and said if he could adapt and change, then yeah, I'd want to keep him for the rest of the season and then replace him in the summer. But it was never going to change, was it? And could anyone realistically see that we wasn't going to stop getting battered 4, 5, 6-0 the way we were playing? With the players' confidence the way it was playing under him at that point. Come on, guys, you got to look at the bigger picture, man. Come on, let's look at it with clear eyes here. Yeah, no one's crazy. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, Jack saying 64 goals conceded. Yep, and Marsh wasn't there for all of them. He wasn't there for all of them. I think we hit. When did we hit? Was it? We hit some number that was all under Bielsa. So come on. Ryan saying we should have kept Bielsa. That's fair. That's absolutely fair. Because we'll never know now, will we, if he would have turned it around? My feeling is he wouldn't have, but I can understand why you'd think that he would have done it just from the previous 3 years that we had. Abdus saying this Leeds team is so dead. Thank you for stating the obvious. James, I captain Rafinha in fantasy, wishing it was Coutinho now. Why would you do that? I literally don't have any Leeds players in my team now. I don't. I made a point not to do that. Who did I captain this week? You know what? Let me have a look because I'm on 80 minutes now. I don't know where everyone else is. I think my stream's like maybe a minute behind. I don't know why. It literally is off the Prime app on the TV. Not sure why it's a minute behind people, but there we are. There we are. I captain. Oh, I captain Sa. So that means, woohoo! There we go. A little bit of light for me on that one. I got a clean sheet tonight against Watford. Yeah, and listen, Chelsea beat Norwich, so we kind of are where as we were. But man, we need a cushion, man. We need to get out of this. I just keep looking at Burnley and Everton's games in hand, and yes, Everton are in the mud, but you just never know when someone's going to sneak out that 1-0 victory and then just jump above you. It's scary times, man. It's really scary. Really scary. Lewis saying all the dodgy dreams come. Well, thankfully, I've actually got the prime, so I'm all right with that. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, Bielsa said he wasn't going to change. That's what I'm saying. Let's drop the Bielsa chapter and revisit in the summer. Hopefully, when we've stayed up and we can talk about him for the first 3 years. That's it for me. We have to look forward now. PSF people still believe Cooper will save the day. I'm going to be honest. It's kind of getting on my nerves when people keep saying they've had the spine out in Bamford, Phillips, and Cooper. Like something just doesn't go with the rest of it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. When someone's out for so long, they start to. But the thing is, these people don't actually watch Leeds United, so yeah. Cooper is not in the same conversation as Bamford and Phillips. He's just not. But listen. James saying, KG, we just know at full time the fans are going to boo Jesse Marsch. Ooh, hey, maybe. I might mute this and then turn on the sound when it goes at full time, just so I can hear. Ryan's asking, how can you have faith in the players though? My word, look at this performance. I love them, but they haven't got the bottle, have they? They don't, yeah. And that's the thing for me. I don't dislike these players. I really don't, but it's just about the quality level. It's just not there, Ryan. It's not there. It's been like that all season. I've said the same all season, and people were trying to act like I was dissing our promotion heroes, but I wasn't. I'm just being realistic. But it just seems that you have to get to a certain stage where everyone starts following the leader, and all of a sudden now everyone can see it. But I've said this pretty much all season. Andy, Villa really haven't looked out of second gear. They look distinctly untroubled by us. We haven't done nothing up front. We've done nothing up front. How can they boo Jesse? Surely not. Yeah. Well, look how long it took for Bielsa to get booed. But I think, yeah, look at this. That graphics up now. 64 goals conceded. That's more than Norwich. More than Norwich City. Yeah, Bielsa got a lot of rope because obviously you got a lot of credit in the bank. You would hope he wouldn't get booed, but I'm not sure. I think that person who said they'll get booed at the end, I think he might be right. We'll see. Steve, I mean, Steve saying can't afford tonight have Phillips and Cooper not in the team now. Cooper will sort out that defense as much as I hate to say it, and Calvin will do his thing in midfield. Well, Steve, listen, I'm not disagreeing, but what I will say is, do you ever remember Cooper being vocal on the pitch? Because I watch Cooper. I watch him because so many people try and tell me he's better than I think he is. But I see him, he doesn't say nothing when he's on the pitch. He doesn't organize. In fact, it was more Llorente that was doing the organizing when him and Cooper were partners. But this what happened. This is what happened when Ayling went out. Ayling was terrible for the first few games of the season. He went out injured, and at that point, people were saying we needed something new at right back. Then he was out for a long time, and then all of a sudden, we need Ayling back. But those same people were saying that we needed something different at right back. I think we'll see when he comes back, and we'll see exactly if he's going to improve at 29 years old, and see if he's going to cut out those bonehead mistakes of cheap free kicks at the end of the edge of the box and things like that. We'll see if it does happen. I don't have my money on that though. I just don't. And Martin, yeah, you're absolutely right. Let me just scroll back up to Martin. There are greater issues than the two players being out injured. There are problems everywhere. Exactly, Martin. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of Rafinha in here. Yeah, again, apart from that one cutback at the start of the second half, yeah, we haven't. He hasn't really done all that much either. But I do think he's got one leg out the door. Unfortunately, I think we've lost him. I think we've lost Rafinha already. I think he's already looking at his next Champions League club. And the can't see where our next goal will come from. Me either, mate. Can't see it. And that was the thing when we was doing predictions earlier this week, and we're saying, yeah, we can score, but then it was like, well, who's going to score? Who's going to score the goal? And you're right, Andy. I just don't see it either. I mean, just look, they're going through the goals now. Coutinho free at the edge of the box. Matty Cash free versus Firpo, and it goes underneath Melier. And then Callum Chambers finishing like he's Luka Modric. What can we do? Yeah, Firpo, I think has he just gone off? I think he's just gone off. It just hasn't worked out for Firpo here. It hasn't worked out at all. I tried giving him the benefit of the doubt and saying he needs a run of games, but he can't get a run of games. He's either been out, hurt, injured. Yeah, he's out. I don't even know what happened. I wasn't looking. Maybe I should have looked, but he's on a stretch. He's being stretchered off. Yeah, it hasn't been good. But again, this is on recruitment. They didn't get it right again. And when you look at Cucurella down at Brighton, he would have been better. There's so many other players that would have been better, but Robbie, KG, I'm losing football. I saw the game last night. I don't know if anyone else watched it. The Real Madrid PSG game, and that was beautiful. Beautiful football with world-class talent. And I was just thinking, man, we are so far away from this kind of football where central midfielders are dynamic. They do everything. Not only do they look busy, they're doing stuff with the ball. They're going forward. They're carrying the ball. They're putting balls through. You've got killer wingers and killer strikers, and we got nothing like that. I mean, we are a million miles away. But like I said earlier, I think we're a million miles away from Southampton. I really do. I think we're miles away from a Southampton. Yeah. Zed, JR Forshaw has been terrible today. It's a lot of them, bro. Or sis. 4.5% females that watch this channel. Shout out to all of you. Robbie saying that we won't beat Norwich, and this is what happens, man. When you have results like this, it's like, well, can we beat Norwich? When you have to beat Norwich at home, that should be one where you say 3 points are in the bag. We cannot even say that. We can't. We cannot literally sit here and positively say we're gonna beat Norwich City. Five minutes at a time. Why? Just end it. Please, just end it. Please, just do us a favor, please. Aman is asking, this is so depressing, man. Oh no, this is so depressing. If only we invested in the summer January, just one or two needed. Yeah. Tom saying, I think we're miles away from a Burnley. Yeah, when it comes to grinding out results and battling down the hatches, we definitely are. We definitely are. Mark's leaving. He's right. I'm gonna have to put my head in the oven. All the best, KG. Chin up. Yeah. All the best, Mark. Thanks for tuning in, man. Always love for the channel. Lewis, if we go down for years. Yeah, we're on the attack, Bamford, and it's gone into the cup. Right. Yeah. That's the same, Lewis. I'm the same. We won't bounce back. We don't have it in us. We're not a Norwich kind of team. We're not a Watford type of team. We're not a Fulham kind of team. We're just not. The pressure's too much for a lot of players to play here, especially with the expectant Elland Road crowd. Yeah, we're not coming up. We're not coming straight back up if we went down. But as I say, the silver lining is the only one silver lining is other teams below us just keep losing too right now. That is literally what we're grasping onto. Dan saying, if we get to beat Norwich, KG, can we just call the whole? If we get to, if we get beat by Norwich, can we just call the whole thing off? I don't have the energy anymore. That sick feeling there all the time. I hear you. I hear you. Oh Lord. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I mean, I should say as well, there won't be a match reaction for this one. Uh, we're doing it here. I'm not going to point out this game again. The next video should be tomorrow. I should be doing a preview for the Norwich game. I'm just waiting for somebody to get back to me. I'm still waiting. Hopefully, they will get back to me. Oh, at 5:30. There we go. 5:30 tomorrow. I should be I'm with Bradley Johnson, who's obviously played for both Leeds and Norwich. So we're going to get into it and then talk about the upcoming game tomorrow. So if you join me at 5:30 tomorrow, I'll be here with Bradley Johnson, who's played for both Leeds and Norwich. So yeah, join me for that one if you're around. Mark's back. The oven didn't work. Paul, no, there is no debrief tomorrow. I think it will be Monday. I think it will be Monday. KG, Burnley have games in hand and Everton do too. They win 3 games when we are down. That's what I mean. It's not in our hands, and we just keep making it more difficult for ourselves. And yeah, Tom saying Elland Road empty again. Yeah, I can see. Look at that. Never happens. Lots of empty seats. A lot of people look like they're giving up. Whether there's a last train, I've been on that last train as well. It's not the best, but maybe they've had to get the last train. I don't know. But you rarely ever see Elland Road like that when it comes towards the end of the game. Mark, I'll be here tomorrow off work with the man flu. Man, the man flu is real. Scientists told us it's real. That's all I ever say. Whenever I'm down with the man flu, I say scientists have told us it's real. But then those scientists were also meant to. Oh boy. Oh boy. Pepsi, come on, guys, give a like for Brave KG. Yeah, I will. Not Brave, but yeah, if you would, if you haven't already liked the stream, please do that for me, please. Yeah, that's all I can say. Do that and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. All right, I'm gonna mute this so I can hear the crowd. Hold on. Yep, you were right. There was a lot of booze there, absolutely. And whoever said it earlier was absolutely correct. The booze at the end. So I thought it might have been a bit louder, but there was still booze for the manager's first home game of the season. What can we do with that? What can we do? Bowie, wonder if they will huddle in the middle again. Not sure. Not sure. That wasn't even a story for me though, Bowie. Gotta be honest, that didn't bug me. I think it bugged. I think it bugged people that are a bit more traditional in that sense of the word. Michael, boos weren't that loud because everyone had left. That's probably a good point too. Probably a good point. But people, there's nothing else to say, is there? I'm not doing a review for this game. Like I said already, we've been beaten handsomely, 3-0. All 3 goals just so easy. Yet again, Ben, I'm going to get into some of your comments actually because I've said it all on this stream. Expected to lose today, but didn't expect the lack of passion. We didn't see anything, did we? Except for that first 4 minutes of the second half. The rest of it was just absolutely dire. I cannot believe I did a watch along for this game. Why did I do it? Why? I shouldn't. Why didn't I just stay with no watch alongs? Just don't do no more watch alongs, man. Talking to myself here, but yeah, so ridiculous. Jack Wilson, new manager, bounce afraid not. Yeah, no. And how many games is that now that we haven't scored in? That's a good. I don't have that stat with me right now, but again, no goals. As Alan and many others have said, where are we getting the goals from? Lord have mercy. Seastone, thanks for doing it, even though the results sucked. Yeah, it did. But you know what? I appreciate going through it with you guys. That was a lot better than me losing my, stuff by myself here. as I would be right now at this time of the night. So Ryan saying Rodrigo Firpo disgrace, should never wear a shirt again. Listen, I think if Firpo's injury is as bad as it is, with him being stretched out, maybe we won't see him again. But there's so many players on that list that I do not want to see play for this club again. I'm trying to be nice, but I don't want to see at least half of this team next season. I don't. Like, I'm done with so many of these players. Scott Lightning, nothing changed, same personnel and players still out of position. Yeah, we're setting up differently, Scott. But look at the goals conceded yet again, just easy. Coutinho by himself. Someone there said, what was that plan for Coutinho? I wish he never said that now, because people are going to hammer him with it. But he has to get back behind his words too, Jesse. He can't get off lightly, because he said that he likes to rotate to keep players on their toes. We literally saw the same team, but fall short in for clip. He says about, he said about, what was the other thing he said? A plan for Coutinho, but then Coutinho's left on the edge of the box free. You've got to back your words up, especially when you're replacing someone like Bielsa, who the fans already hold in high regard. You can't just lie. Not lie, but say something, but then not follow it up. Your actions speak louder than words. John Knox, it's easier to pick the players you want to keep, but we may likely lose them in the summer too. Yeah. John, that's a great point. You're right. You're absolutely right. Tobes is saying, big Jesse fan, but I'm worried for him. That was not a good managerial performance. No, it wasn't. It wasn't good from the manager or the players today. That was a very hard watch. Yeah, it really was. It was, and it's all here on the watch along. And I know it's very rare that people go back and watch watch alongs, but listen, it was poor. It was poor. Mick Brown, stay positive, KG. We have to. I know. I'm going to gather myself up before the show tomorrow and see if I can see a glimmer of where we can beat Norwich City. I cannot believe I'm saying these words out loud. Oh my Lord. My team is dusted, man. God damn it. It hurts. It hurts, man. Darren, awful. Was it worse than the Southampton game? I don't think so. I think that this one was a little bit better, but we're talking about measuring from a hill to the dirt. You know what I mean, Darren? I think Southampton was the worst because we literally did zilch in that game. At least in this one, we had a 4 or 5 minute period at the start of the second half. So no, not worse. Oh Lord. Max H, good looking out, KG. Never again with the watch along. Yeah, I think my watch along days are done. I might pick a say easier game. What easy games are there? We are the easy game right now. We are the easy game. Tipsy Adonis, hi KG, first time viewer. Shout out to you, man. If we do go down, do you think the squad will get absolutely dismantled? I can't see any of the players we want to keep actually staying, if I'm honest. Yeah, listen, even if we stay up, Tipsy, I already think Rafinha's gone. I think he's already got 1 foot out the door. Calvin Phillips, I think Calvin would be doing himself a disservice if he doesn't try and move to a club, because I know that Manchester United are interested in him, and I know other teams are looking at him. I think, and at his age as well, his stock is high. England regular. I think Calvin might be gone too. Listen, we're now 10th of March, and Calvin hasn't signed that new contract. There's a reason for that. Unfortunately, there's a reason for that. Bandy, all this talk of it being difference in our play, I can't see it. We are no different. Of course, not much can be done in such a short time, but I would rather be set any day. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Ian saying, Creswell and Bate must be wondering how I'm not playing with this rubbish in front of me. That's what I'm saying. And if Creswell decides he wants to move on in the summer, again, somebody else who's got clubs like Liverpool and everyone else like that looking at him, genuinely looking at him too, trust me on that. Would we begrudge him moving? I know I wouldn't. He certainly deserves a run. like I said earlier, I love Pascal. I do. I think he's going to have all the potential. I think he's going to be a top defender, but he needs to come out. He needs to come out of the team for a bit. He's low on confidence. He's passing. I mean, that one pass today, he passed it straight out of play. He did it twice. And the one actually, I think, led to a goal, didn't it? It led to them attacking and scoring. He's got to come out, but David Hart, Leeds are lacking leaders. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Chris here with a thank you. Thank the board for trying to stay up without spending money. Criminal. It's been criminal. And Chris, you've been a long-term subscriber to me. You know I've been saying that all season long. It's been criminal. Them acting the way they have, getting comfortable with this team. Nick saying, KG, thanks for doing this tonight. It's a lonely night after that result, and at least this watch along brings us all together to share the misery. That's what it does. I was actually hoping, I'm so stupid. I was actually hoping in the back of my mind we'd sneak a win and we could celebrate this and then look forward to the Norwich game. But this team just lets you down, man. That's all they do. They just let you down. And this shouldn't be a surprise. We've had it all season. Why is that still 5? Is that still 5 league games won all season long? I'm sure it is. I swear I've been saying 5 league games won for about a month. Yeah, 5 league games in 28 games we've won. That's it. And there's me thinking, I think we can get a 1-1 draw. Stupid. Mark, fair question. KG, would you drop Rafinha? Done nothing and everyone relying on him. Is he our Achilles heel? Well, Mark, I'll tell you what, Mark. I'm going to get into that tomorrow on the preview, in the Norwich preview tomorrow. 5:30, people. I'm going to get into that because I think it might surprise you what I'm going to say on that one. But I can hear exactly what you're saying. Dirty Harry, 6 losses in a row, dropping like a boulder. Yeah. Christopher, it's never easy being Leeds fan. Nah, it's never easy. It's never easy. Katrina, group therapy. That's what it's been. It's been like that all stream, Katrina. It's been like that all stream long. It's just been awful. We've been getting through this bad footballing game together. That's been the only plus of this, honestly. Shout out to everyone that's joining, man, because you've made this just much more easier to take. I don't know what it's going to be like when I shut this off. Maybe then I'll just, you mother shut us. But yeah, just shout out to everyone that's joined me today. Honestly, it means a lot as well. It means a lot. Just going to go through some more of your comments before I exit this thing. Tom Bennett, all stream, all season, more like absolutely, Tom. It's right. Econ, tell me something positive, please, KG. Okay. The positive thing is that everyone behind us keeps on losing too, but we just cannot take our chance and get 1 point and just move above anyone, or just drift away from them, just move away from them. We can't do it. But the positive is Norwich keep losing, Watford keep losing, Everton are in the same kind of muddy situation that we are. So that is the only positives we've got. But that's also a negative, that we have to keep on relying on other teams to be worse than us. But we are literally going to limp to the end of the season, people. We are limping to the end of the season. We've got 10 games left. I think someone said we got a minus 35 goal difference too. I mean, what can you do with that? I got no banter from none of my mates, and it hurts because I want to banter them. I do. Then they can just chuck all this at me, and I'll just have to take it. Let's get into some more of your feedback about the game. Yeah, just as we close this up, just drop your thoughts in about what you've seen today, because there's been more people come in. Let me know what you thought about today's game, because this is the reaction as well. There will be no separate video for this. I'll be back for a preview of the Norwich game tomorrow at 5:30 with Bradley Johnson, who's played for both Leeds and Norwich, so he'll give us a little bit of an opinion on that one. Mike Davis, what's happening, KG? The only player who can hold his head up is Ayling. Never thought I'd say that. Rodrigo, Rafa, Harrison, James Poor. Gelhart just gave the ball away every time. Can't argue with any of that, Mike. Can't argue with any of that. It's all on the money. All on the money. Oh, wow. Shiri saying 10 more defeats to come. Wow. Yeah, Robbie, goal difference is a point. It absolutely is. This is why I couldn't get with people when they were telling me when whether you lose 1-0 or 7-0, it doesn't make a difference. It makes a difference in so many ways that it's not even funny. It makes a difference on your goal difference, also makes a difference to the player's confidence. So that whole thing of losing 1-0 or 7-0, I never buy into that. If you're losing heavily every week, it's gonna hurt your confidence. So yeah, goal difference is definitely a point. Charlie saying, sure, we went down on last time with 42. It won't take 42 points to stay up. The bottom teams are just not that good. They're just not that good. So it's going to be another low point total to stay up. Tom, if Norwich beat us, I cannot imagine what Elland Road will be like if Norwich come away with a victory on Sunday. Can't picture it. I think it will probably be one of the worst atmospheres you will ever hear in your life, honestly. And I've been to ones where we've been hammered by Preston, Blackpool. But when you're talking Norwich, you might be looking at one of the worst atmospheres you'll ever hear. Colin, shout out to you for the super chat, man. Always thank you for the support. No words, man. Can't even see us beating Norwich depressing. That's why, man. That's what's happened. That's what's happened now. People are looking at this Norwich game where before you're thinking Norwich at home, that should be good 3 points. But now I'm with you, Colin. I don't know if we're going to beat Norwich. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm gonna have to gather my thoughts and then go through it. I mean, Norwich haven't been great recently themselves, but we're in that same category. We've actually conceded more than Norwich this season. Take that in. Take that in. Um, Bonesaw was saying at least it wasn't Dean Smith. Well, Dean Smith comes on Sunday. Paul saying just can't see how this team can beat Norwich. Sajal, no new manager bounce, bit of a new manager drop. Yeah, the back didn't get no bounce. Just trust Leeds to be one of those teams that don't get a manager bounce. It's just Leeds, isn't it? It's just Leedsy. It's just a Leedsy thing to happen. Just get no new manager bounce. Such a Leeds United thing to happen. Oh wow, Martin. I can't think of a single positive to come up with, guys. So I'm out of here and hitting the bottle. Goddamn. Yeah. So people, listen. We're 16th still. 28 games played, 23 points. Everton behind us on 3 games played fewer with 22 points and a far superior goal difference. Burnley 26 games minus 14 on 21 points. Not shouldn't say it like this, but I'm not really looking at Watford and Norwich right now. I'm looking more at Everton and Burnley. I'm thinking of this is kind of our mini league until Watford get another win. You know, they're on 19, so they're not that far off. But I'm just looking at the Everton Burnley, and yes, they've got tough fixtures coming up, but we're making every fixture look tough. We really are. 5 games. Like when you look at the numbers, for people that think it's not bad, just look at the numbers and see games played and then see 5 wins, and tell me how you don't feel that's bad. I admire people's positivity. I do, and the glass half full thing. I see that with a lot of things in life. I really do. But this team, man. This team's killing me. Yeah, here we go. We got some people in the chat. Enjoy yourself, Kong Vinter. Have a good one, man. Oh man. Mark Dooley can't score, can't defend. We're done. God damn. What a night, people. What a night. But listen, I'm gonna end the stream there. I'm gonna end the stream there. Like I say, back tomorrow night for a preview, 5:30 if you can be around. Hopefully we can pull out some kind of slivers of hope against Norwich City on Sunday. Hopefully I can do that. And yeah, if you're around at 5:30 tomorrow, please join me for live. If not, it will be available on replay as always. But listen, people, that is the second watch along on the channel. First one was a 5-1 loss against Man United. This one was a shambolic 3-0. I just seen that Callum Chambers goal going again just to end the night. Hey, yeah. And that is it now. 3-0. That's the second watch along. I think I may be a curse with these watch alongs, but yeah. Listen, people, thank you. Listen, one more time. The support on the channel, beautiful. Like I say, I'm less than 500 away from 5,000. So if people that aren't subscribed yet, subscribe. And if you're going to stick around, please be an active subscriber. Like the stream if you haven't already. And yeah, thank you for all the support. We'll go again tomorrow with another video. Peace out, people.